Hey.
Hello.
Yo.
Howdy.
Hello.
All right. Everyone's here. We can start whenever.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, my papers ready. Just give me a sec.
Yep.
Almost ready.
Alright.
Give me like 2 minutes. I'm finishing up breakfast.
All right. We'll wait a few minutes then. No worries.
Yeah, supposed to start
getting-
like 6 minutes or so don't worry about it.
I'm getting my beret to roll my dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll like shit today from what I've seen so far.
Like, dude, you do not understand my. Like, I bought a new dice set. It's a really nice one as well. It's a blue with gold numbers, and for an entire session with group 3, it could not roll above a 10. I rolled so many ones with this dice.
Could you roll those for us today as well, please?
I mean, hold on. I'm gonna. Yeah, that's a 7.
Damn.
Shitty
shit.
dice.
Did you buy them on
There's the
Kraken?
1. So I rolled a 7 and a 1.
You bought them on Kraken?
Sorry, say that again.
Where'd you buy them?
Oh, I bought them at a place called. It's a local game store.
Oh, okay. Because I'm hesitating on buying dice at the Kraken website.
For me?
Yeah, obviously for you. So you can
Yeah,
get
because
money
right now I'm using
like-
your dice.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna buy
good
some.
fucking dice.
I'm gonna buy some for myself as well because the dice on Kraken are actually pretty fucking good looking. So
Wait, the dice set that you have right now, I'm the one that gave them to you, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
that was your gift to me because it's
Yeah, it's birthday gift. A birthday or Christmas, I don't remember.
birthday.
And you still owe me like 2 birthdays.
Three. Please don't.
3?
Yeah, 3.
Really? 3?
I owe you. I have not like given you any gifts for like 3 years because I don't have any money.
Oh shit.
Oh, just my. Give me a sec.
I'm back, by the way. I'm ready whenever.
Alright. I have my notes on the ready.
Those notes
Find my
were,
pencil.
those notes were like high quality.
That's with those roll that you killed Alea?
Oh, you mean the blue dice? No, I didn't roll for that. That wasn't me.
That was a PvP thing.
Yep, it was one of her teammates.
Yeah.
I can't say that I was the one that killed Antana, but I did have a slight hand in it. Although I'd say I warned them. I gave them fair warning, and they did the thing either way.
Wait to see the video when it gets out. When the shit is fixed, I'll be binge watching the whole thing.
And now I'm too busy watching the entirety of Critical Role Campaign 1 and 2.
I've almost caught up on campaign 2, but
it's nearly done, if I recall correctly.
It's going to the end of the second campaign.
Yeah.
But you'll have a few months to catch up before they start the third one. So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I think I'm good. I think I have everything.
I'm ready as well.
Yeah.
It's been pretty fucking fucked, but yeah. Right.
So, where we left off last time, you had explored the temple of Basildir a bit more thoroughly, and had found your way into the chamber of the anchor or one of the anchors that holds the power of Basildir to this world, and have found that it was shattered. Upon finding out that it was shattered, you guys decided to break it even more, and were then
No, it
confronted.
was. Come on.
And were then confronted by a mysterious black-haired individual who then made their escape in a strange way, turning into a cloud of dust and flew down the hallway. I should probably switch the music up a bit. And after seeing that there had been that the sand outside of the temple seemed to have switched color, you decided to make your way away from there and head back. You decided to talk to the high priest of the temple of Pelor, right?
Yeah.
And then I believe you.
We ended up there, decided to go see the main Ivumazz.
Right.
But we ended up there right before going. And
Right.
after the high priest told us that we should probably go check on the other temples in Ixaefrith and Nosra. Correct.
Correct. And you had been. So were you heading toward the abode of Ivumazz, or had you just?
I think we just got in Otak, so the higher the Toak,
Right.
the higher district.
So, as you're walking through the streets of Toak toward the strange abode of Ivumazz, what would you like to do?
First of all, you there, Winter?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. Like, no, it's really quiet. Oh, damn, really quiet. Sorry. Yeah. I think
There's something I just realized is that we have yet to talk to any official about our own travels and excursions, and they might be the leader of the city, might be interested in knowing.
I think time is of the essence for now.
I don't
Talking
really.
Yes.
Just Pelor is enough. I believe.
I do better going through unofficial channels, anyways.
Sure you do. I go towards I go up the stairs to it's on the front door, right? It's a wall that shifts around. I walk up the stairs to that.
Yeah, you arrive at the square outside of the abode of Ivumazz, seeing the shifting walls, and you come up to the door.
Yes.
You also hear the ringing of a bell by stepping on one of the tiles, and within a very short time, the assistant of Ivumazz, the half-elf woman, arrives at the door. Yes, hello. How can I help you?
Hello. We went here before, searching for Ivumazz's services, and we told him that if we knew more about when we knew more about the situation in the Temple of Basildir, we would tell him. We decided to come by and tell your master what we have learned.
Right. I'm sorry to inform you that the master is currently unavailable as he is tending to some other business with individuals who buy and sell items like you.
Okay, fair enough.
But he will be available shortly. I will go ahead and ask him when he will be available.
All right, we will wait here.
Very well.
Just remind ourselves, we're looking for information on the entity that we saw, not anything else. Right? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think so.
I remember that when we gave him the book, written in Abyssal, he said that it was a bad omen that a book in Abyssal would be found in a temple, and that he would like to know more about the situation.
I don't think he did. I think he didn't want anything to do with it.
Really?
Yeah.
He was very skeptical about even touching the book.
Yeah, I do remember that, but I thought he wanted to know more.
He did also say that it was a worrying sign that such a book was in the temple.
From my memory, we decided to go to ask him if he knew, after describing, we were going to go describe what this entity was to him, to see if he knew where it came from.
I think we should do that regardless.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and he'll ask about why we are. I think he'll ask about what we found in the temple or in the book. He'll probably ask.
If he wants to know, we'll tell him. But
yeah, I think it's trustworthy.
I don't know. I'm skeptical.
You're skeptical.
I think maybe we don't tell him everything.
I think just asking about the entity would be enough.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah.
What information would you think? What information do you think we can give him?
I don't think that we should necessarily lie about anything or hide anything. But I would not volunteer any information that he doesn't ask for.
Fair enough. I think it could be very useful to give him the information, since wizards tend to have a stronger place in the politics of the area. Certainly, a wizard like him, who seems to be really powerful, would have a lot of contacts.
Yeah, that's exactly why I don't trust him.
But I guess
We'll see what happens.
Shall just ask for information on the entity, and if it is, which kind of entity would be. interested by sense.
Though, if the people here, since the people here might be in danger to a sudden shift of, power relations and gods and all that, I think it would be better to make people aware of this.
If the people here are in danger, that's their own problem. I'm here for my own reasons, and I think that we don't need to involve him in this. And I also don't think that if the people here were in danger, he would necessarily do anything about it.
If he has a business here.
And I doubt the fellow worshippers would let anything happen. If Belor is informed of this happening, the city is protected.
But that does remove any kind of power that we have on the situation. If the worshippers of Belor, they can take credit for warning people. In that case, we're completely out of the picture. I think it would be better if we talked about it to the leader, and that in that way, they would trust us more, and we would have, in your interest, Nosra, we would have the political strength of this city to our side, since we would have warned them of a great danger.
I still don't trust that he would have the people's best interest at heart. I think that
It's of their own agenda.
And I also don't trust that we would benefit much from sharing information with him.
Honestly, I don't know the political landscape of the city, so I can't really tell.
You can make a history check if you'd like.
Yeah, sure. History. Ooh, that's bad. History 10.
10? You know that the entire region of Apesh, I believe. Right, yeah. The entire region of Apesh is... It's kind of... It's not like a kingdom. It's more like a union of small... of cities, basically. So there are many powerful people in different parts of the region, in different cities. Especially the bigger ones. So, for example, a small town like Keld doesn't. There are not many powerful individuals there, so it's kind of connected to a different one. For example, you would know Keld is connected to Caérleon. But who rules here, you don't know. But you know that there are different powerful people who rule different cities. There could be multiple that rule one city, but you're not quite sure.
What's the name of the region?
It's called Epesh. Epesh.
Alright. So I don't know anything about the specific leaders of this place.
No.
Alright.
So there wouldn't be like a mayor or something in Caérleon, or did I understand that wrong?
There would be a
like a general or something that would be
yeah, there would be kind of a general.
Right.
Or again, it's kind of like I said. There's. It could be that there's one head of this city or this kind of region, but it could also be that there could be one, there could be multiple, but you don't know exactly for Caérleon itself.
All right.
I mean, I don't think I would learn more since I just rolled to see if I rolled a 3, so I don't think I would know more.
Yeah, I think it makes sense that Hydrus wouldn't know much about the area. Hydrus is kind of a...
Yeah, I'm my own thing.
Yeah.
In talking, a minute or so passes, and the door once again opens, and the half-elf once again peeks out and says, the master is finishing up, so you will be left inside in just a few minutes.
All right. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. And she goes back into the abode.
That makes me think. What brings you to the city? Nosra, Hydrus?
Oh.
What brings you here?
I was tracking certain someone that I wanted to, I guess, catch up with, and they came to this city, and so that's why I'm here.
Oh.
And it seems like they might have something to do with what's been going on with Basildir, so.
Interesting. Can you tell me about them? Maybe I heard rumors. I travel a bunch in bars and all that. I hear a lot of rumors.
I don't think you would have run into them. They're kind of good at keeping a low profile.
Fair enough.
I was looking for my tribe. I was vanished from it years ago. And I got lost in the desert, and I found myself in Caérleon. I was attacked by misfits, and I was helped by Nosra. And that's about it.
Yeah, I found strange to see a lizard folk in this area.
There are tribes all over the continent. There are some even in the desert. But of course, my color shows that my tribe was more of a temperate forest type of tribe.
I mean, within a city.
Yes, that too.
Personally, I just heard rumors about sandstorms here. And also of good alcohol, but that's another point. I heard the rumors, and when I arrived, I saw this dragonborn folk, Dawnthrell. We walked to the temple because we heard about it, and Basildir, god of sand. We thought it would be a good idea to start here, and that's where that's where I met you guys.
I'm gonna insight check that because I don't believe you're just here just for that.
Okay, roll an insight check.
Ooh. Oh, you're in trouble. Okay, check +3. That's a 21.
Ooh, you rolled 19.
No, I rolled an 18.
Yeah, 18.
21.
Maths. She.
Or president. Yeah.
Oh.
You get the idea that she's not saying everything, but generally that's the general idea. Like, she's not particularly lying as much as she's guarding a certain thing.
Cool. Hydrus does not trust you anymore.
Shit. Wait, wouldn't that be against my deception check?
That would, I think.
Yeah, technically it would. So go ahead and
Then
roll
you roll
deception
that.
check.
Yeah, you can roll it. I'll just forget about it.
Cocked. Just. Oh fuck! That's you. Yeah, no, you got me. That's 11.
Hell yeah. So
I have plus 5, but I got a 4. This dice is out of the game.
Yeah.
Lucky.
I also went here to probably look for a way to get some money, maybe. I've been running kind of low on funds recently. I mean, even if I apparently had more money than any of you, it's slow for me. I tend to get by on the higher districts.
I tend to have money, I guess. But this is concerning. Outside of our current conversation. What do you think we should head to? We've been tasked to go to either Ixaefrith or Thrul. I would say
Ixaefrith is closer.
It's
Yeah.
closer.
Yeah, I think we go to Ixaefrith first.
What worries me? Yeah, go on. Go on.
Oh, we go to Ixaefrith first, then we can go to Thrul afterwards.
Mm.
Do I know how far exactly? How long it would take to go to Ixaefrith?
To Ixaefrith, it would take. So it's a pretty long way. It would take 4 to 6 days to travel.
Ooh. Yeah.
Interesting.
No bueno. In the desert, it's gonna be no bueno. Good.
Is there anywhere that we could find like I don't know, like a
caravan?
I don't think like a caravan or something to.
Definitely, there are several. You know generally how trade and stuff works in the region, and you can either like go along with a caravan heading somewhere, or you can buy a wagon and some to transport animals. You do also know that if you want to travel in the desert, it's good to buy clothes that are appropriate for the weather.
I was just thinking about this because I currently have a heat stroke. So
yeah.
I wonder how much it would cost, though.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not have enough money.
I have a few gold myself, but once again, we need to find a way to get some money to sustain our excursions.
I think we're better off just sneaking into a caravan. If anything.
I am no good at sneaking, friend.
I mean, me neither.
4 days, this might be.
I mean, yeah, look at us. We're not. Do we look sneaky to you?
That's fair. Yeah.
Either buying passage in the caravan or buying cart might be.
We could always steal a cart.
There's no need for this.
What is it that I am hearing?
We don't want any bad attention. For now, I think it is best to keep in the good favors of the cities.
I suppose.
Are you planning something?
No, absolutely not.
I'm inside checking that.
Make a deception check.
Deception?
Deception for Nosra.
Oh, deception. Okay.
I rolled a 15.
15.
Okay, don't fail me now. I have 15 as well.
Hold up. I don't know how time work like this. Hold on.
I think deception sets a DC and insight has to meet or beat.
Meet or beats? Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah. Okay.
If the contest results in a die, the situation remains the same as it was before the contest. When a character grabs it, it goes to monster. Okay. Yeah, it's difficult to tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the insight has to beat the.
Yeah, it has to be a definite win or a loss.
Okay.
On either side.
Good to know.
So you don't know. I see.
Yeah, it's.
Yo, you don't know.
I mean,
You feel like it's not. I'll say that you kind of sense that something's up. You can't tell if it's like they're trying to hide something, or they're lying, or they're just being guarded.
Yeah.
You don't know what.
Basically hard to read.
Yeah.
All right. While having this conversation, or after having this conversation, the door opens and two individuals are exiting the building. And the elf woman kind of asks you to step aside a bit.
Mm.
The people exiting the building are, one of them is a hold on. One of them is a tall, human-looking woman with brown hair, and she's wearing very nice clothing. It's definitely not official clothing. It's more. She looks like she's almost fit for battle, but she's not wearing full armor or anything.
So noble kind of armor.
Yeah, it's
just make it look good, basically.
Yeah, it's some nice looking, what you assume to be some sort of leather. It's very nice, and and behind her, carrying a case, a closed case. Right, you don't quite know what might be inside, but the individual carrying this case is a very tall half-orc, kind of pale green skin, tusks and all. He's wearing some more combat focused armor. He would be wearing the equivalent of studded leather.
Mm-hmm. Do I recognize any blazon emblems on them?
Make a perception check.
All right. Perception. Fucking hell. I'm rolling like shit. 10.
English.
10.
Okay, this dice is also out.
No, you don't notice any coat of arms or anything.
They look like pissed or reserved or satisfied with the transaction or something.
They have that look that like business people have, where they're like, they kind of look like they think they're better than people. And they seem pretty. They're not happy. It doesn't look like they're happy, but that could just be their stern look. But they seem satisfied with their visit.
I mean, Ivumazz made a good price for us, so I suppose that he made a good price for them as well.
Can I make an insight check to see how easy it would be to steal something from them?
Sure.
Okay.
Make an insight.
You're gonna get us killed.
I got a 6.
You know, that case just looks like he's just holding it, but it could be easy to steal, but hard to gauge.
Okay, I think I want to be reckless and try to yoink it.
Oh no!
No, but as much as Nosra, I think, has very stupid ideas, they are also still cautious with people.
Yes.
So I'm going to err on the side of caution.
Okay.
He's not that.
And assume that, knowing that Ivumazz was very powerful before, I would assume if I can't get a good read on someone, that it's because they are more powerful. Like, that they are more powerful than I am. Especially if they are dealing with Ivumazz.
Yeah. As the woman passes, walks past you, Nosra, they kind of, because they're quite tall, they kind of look over to you and kind of smirk a little bit, and they keep walking.
Oh. Now I really want to, but I won't. I want to mage hand that fucking case, but I'm not going to.
Self-control.
Okay. Oh, real quick. Make an investigation check.
All of us?
No, just Nosra.
Okay.
7.
Okay, no.
Okay.
They walk down the stairs and start to walk down the main street. And the elf woman, or the half-elf woman, kind of leans out from the door and says, "You are welcome in now."
Oh, thank you. I get in.
Yeah, I follow. I keep. I look a bit like to see where the two are going. I try to get in last, just see where they're going.
Dawn kind of stands outside and looks over toward them and says, "I'm gonna stay out here." You can handle it there. I can keep a watch out for them.
Why do we want to watch them?
They are strange. I do not like strange.
Yeah, I don't trust them. I trust them the same amount that I trust everyone else.
We didn't even talk to them. These are just fucking random people that just bought something.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they're weird.
Yeah. And they looked at
It's
me.
like, yeah, it's strange. I don't like it.
Alright, I get it. I try not to question that too much. Weird people I offend myself with.
Please.
I don't mean it in a bad way. Alright.
You once again enter the finely decorated abode of Ivumazz, and you see over by the over by the kind of lounge area where you had previously met with him. He's currently standing and kind of moving his finger a bit, looking into a floating, kind of a very large chest. Or not very large chest, I'm sorry. He's looking into a chest filled with what you assume to be coins. You can also hear the slight clicking as he kind of counts them.
Oh.
He looks up and says, "Very well, more visitors. How may I help you this time?"
We wish to ask a question that is an information linked with the arcane. Would you happen to know any creature that is linked with that can take the humanoid appearance, and that is linked with sand?
Oh, and also can do this. And I show him the bottle of grey sand.
We both have a bottle of grey sand.
Yeah.
Wow.
The temple of Basil there has been attacked, as we previously stated. We went back to investigate more, and we found this entity with this scent.
He kind of waves his hand a bit, and the chest closes and flies off. And then the flask or the bottle that you have kind of floats out of your hand and over to him. He kind of motions with his hand a little bit, and some of the cork comes out, and some of the sand kind of drifts out. He looks at it and says, "Well, this is very strange indeed. I have... Hold on. Actually. Nah.
Oh no.
I have not encountered this kind of sand before. A creature linked with sand, you say?"
Yes, that could cause this.
Potentially also linked with the abyss, since the book we showed you last time.
Right. The book that I assisted you with, what did you find? What information did you gather from it?
The book talked about the anchors that gods have to
finding entities to play.
Right, the divine anchors.
Yes, it was about this, and among other things, but mainly about anchors and about the power of those anchors. In the temple, we managed to find the entrance to where the anchor was guarded in the temple of Basaldir. So going through.
He kind of looks over at you, looking very surprised. You found a divine anchor.
Yes.
Well, now I'm intrigued. Please
Was
sit down.
destroyed by this entity.
Yes, I sit down.
Yeah, we'll do. I mean,
after
I do not sit down.
No, you have your eyes plainly and firmly stitched to the box of coins.
Yeah.
But you saw that the box itself kind of floated off to the side a bit and then just started floating straight up and then disappeared out of your vision.
We found the entrance, and going through it, we went through a few traps, only to find the anchor destroyed. It's while walking back that we found this entity laughing at us.
Talking about their boss and how they wanted to remove our entity from the plane in the desert so they could let their own take care of it.
Describe the anchor to me.
It was. Go on.
Well, I've read plenty about the gods and what the magic that binds them. So I'm curious. What did it look like? I haven't seen one myself, but do describe it. Even the broken states that you found it in.
Oh, I do not.
Go on, Chris.
Okay, so the stone that you, or the pillar that you had found was out of a stone that didn't match the sandstone around it.
No, I know. I was looking for like a spell for like a minor illusion or something like that I do not have.
I have minor illusion. I could do a minor illusion to show it.
Okay.
I do that. I do a minor illusion to show what we saw.
Okay.
It looked much like this, and I cast minor illusion.
He kind of scratches his chin a little bit and says, well, that, without the dark cracks, I would say this looks much like the descriptions that I've heard previously. This individual that you encountered, what did they look like?
I think it is their human appearance is relevant. Yellow, shining eyes, and the ability to turn into sandstorm. To create a sandstorm, right? Enough. Also to the dark sands, or maybe it is just because of the disappearance of Basaldirs that the sand turned dark.
See? Yes. That was very good of him. He rolled a 20. Thank God. He kind of thinks on it a bit and says, well, if this sand is connected to this individual, then I don't think that the sandstorm itself has or that the sands themselves around the temple or in the desert are turning into this grey sand. I think it's the storms themselves that carry this grey sand, or the individual that generates it.
Could this sand have any impact on the denizens of the city? We failed to see any magic within it, but with your talents or your knowledge, maybe you would know more about this.
He kind of looks closely at it, kind of some individual grains just float up, and he just looks at them and says, I don't think the sand itself is any more harmful than normal sand. I do not sense any magic coming from it, but perhaps the individual that you encountered is more of a threat. You said he could turn into a sandstorm.
Yes, and he shrugged off the few spells that we threw at him.
Before he ran away with amazing speed.
Well, if he can turn into a sandstorm, he could move as fast as the wind. So moving quickly is not that surprising. Did he say anything that could? That could help me figure out who this is.
He talked about replacing the anchor.
Replacing the entity that resides over the desert, by removing Basadia from it first.
Right, because he didn't. As far as I remember, he didn't say anything about replacing the anchor. He just talked about destroying them.
Yeah, but did he say about removing other entities from to make it under new management?
Yeah.
He said that. I'm pretty sure what he said was, I need to remove the power of Basildir from the desert so that my master can take its place.
Yeah, I thought it was just changing the anchor. But yeah.
No. We guessed, we said it could be an anchor, but it's not what he said.
I mean, if that's what links the. Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah.
So
the assumption that that his master is god or godlike is kind of useless at this point because we don't know about this. Yes, we'll just say that he wanted to remove the anchors so that his master would take place.
Give me a moment. And he kind of walks over to one of the bookshelves and looks it over a bit, and you see some of the books themselves, the bookshelves, they kind of shift and move around in weird ways, and then some books disappear into the wall and then others pop out, and it just looks incredibly weird. But then he flicks his finger a bit and one of the books slide out, and he hovers it above his hand, kind of flipping through, and says, well, There are no gods that there are no gods that have the same domain or portfolio as Basildir. He's very unique, but I do not know if there are entities of extraplanar origin that could fill that space either.
Hmm.
Give me one more. Give me a few minutes, and he walks he walks up the stairs again that you saw him descend the first time. Still with the book, just flipping through it. And the Athel woman comes back and says, would anyone like any refreshments?
I would take some water.
I would love some tea, if possible.
I guess we'll take a water.
Very well. And she kind of walks off and
before he gets back, can I sit where he was sitting?
You can definitely, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Power move.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit down right where he was sitting and just like cross my leg, like cross one leg over the other and like lean back. Just like very casual.
Oh my god.
In your head, you hear a voice. And it's the voice of Ivumazz talking straight into your mind. He says, I know everything that goes on in this building, in my abode. That's it.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
She's gonna get us.
Don't tempt me.
I just imagine Nosra just looking like left and right, like, yo, what the fuck is he?
You do feel the chair slightly lift, and then come back to rest on the ground.
I think I'll stand up.
Okay. After a minute or so, the assistant comes back with a jug of water, some glasses, and a cup of tea.
Thank you very much, darling.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And she goes back to stand. Sorry?
How is the tea?
The tea is very good.
I like it.
It's it has a strong herbal taste. It tastes a bit like, I'll almost say it tastes a bit like medicine, but not quite that strong.
I'm gonna roll for taste.
You can roll for taste.
Alright.
Roll for tea.
I like it.
In the meantime, while he's out, I would like to say, I did have a theory. Since we've seen that, I read in one of the books that the color of the sand is linked with Pelor. Maybe Pelor as well. His strength in the area is in danger.
That could be a thing, yes.
Hopefully they will watch out for their anchors.
I I think I warned them.
You did warn them. You did warn
So we did warn them. They took it wrong.
I think that they'll be fine.
Hopefully.
They know what happened with Basil on alert.
Very good.
Let's see. If they also have a temple of Pelor in Ixaefrith, maybe we should look for it.
Yeah. Probably.
Pelor is a major deity. Compared to the waning deity of Basildir, the waning religion of Basildir, I feel like the anchor might be a bit more difficult to destroy, or even to find, for a religion such as Pelor's.
All right.
Hopefully we get information.
After a few minutes, you hear some footsteps on the upper balcony, and Ivumazz steps back down the stairs, holding a small vial of grey sand, not unlike the one that you have.
Oh.
Interesting.
This sand is very much like the one that you have found.
Indeed.
How did you obtain it?
I deal in various magical items. I'm a bit of a collector, you see. And one of the things that I like to collect is artifacts or items that allow you to travel between realms. This sand that I have is from a plane known as Pandemonium.
Oh, fuck.
Roll an Arcana check, all of you.
Yes,
okay,
I know what it is. I just doesn't. No, I just definitely doesn't. That's absurd.
Arcana?
I got a 12.
Oh wow, I got 21.
Oh shit.
First good roll of the day.
Very good. Hydrus? Never heard of it. Nosra, you've heard it mentioned every once or twice maybe. You haven't got the context or learned much of it.
Okay.
Alex, you know of Pandemonium. It is a plane of. It's a plane where, or the plane itself is a vast expanse of tunnels in black-gray rock that is filled with a never-ending dust storm and dreams of torment, causing the individuals who end up in Pandemonium to go mad.
It's also known as the Plane of Madness.
Oh shit.
Yeah. If I recall correctly.
I'll double check that. It's more than I know.
I think I saw that. I saw that somewhere, in the one of the Rex video or something.
It's it don't say it in the DM's guide.
It's just bad. It's just bad. Check on the.
I'll check. Yeah. Later.
Yeah, it's too bad. Yeah. Hear about it?
No, he continues saying, now there are indeed entities that rule over Pandemonium, but they would likely not be interested in invading the prime material plane.
But then it seems that an aspect of it managed to find its place here.
This individual you speak of has likely gone insane from exposure to it in one way or another. He kind of scratches his chin again. If this individual is indeed on a quest to destroy the divine anchors that hold Basil dear to this plane, and that is very concerning.
Indeed.
Stop it. We wish to stop this entity, whatever it's doing.
Good.
We do have to find a way to go in front to get to where it wants to go before it gets there. Because we cannot catch it. We cannot catch up. We have to find a way to trap it if we want to do this. And if we do, or if we don't, we need to find a way to know who this entity referred as its masters.
Well, like I said, there are likely entities that rule Pandemonium, but like I said, it's likely a delusion this individual has, that there is some higher power that requires him to do this.
Would it be possible that one of the powerful entities of Pandemonium found a way to take control of an individual, and in that case would be its master?
It is not impossible, but it sounds unlikely.
All right.
I will be looking into it.
So will we.
I've never heard of a being from Pandemonium manifesting in the prime material plane.
It's indeed quite strange. This ordeal. Concerning, to say the least.
Our goal is to go to the next temple of Basildir in Italia to see if anything is going on there. And if we do not manage to stop it there, we will go to Thrul. And if it doesn't work, well, we'll figure it out from there, I guess.
That is good plan of action, I would say.
It's the best we can do.
Unfortunately, I cannot be of much more assistance. Although I have ways of transporting, they are not very cost efficient for me. If
I understand.
Do you think the leaders of the city should be aware of what's going on?
I believe that the leaders should be informed if you haven't already. But the general public has enough to worry about with the frequent raids and all.
Business. That's because we will have to buy a cat ourselves. Would you wish to buy the scrolls you identified for us? It was enlarged and shattered. You wish to buy it?
I can look to sell them to other individuals, surely.
It's a simple transaction that we should get a better coin for us. It is either we want to buy them or we will buy them. We will sell them to somewhere. To most more generous rates. If it depends.
Right. Hold on. Let me just check real quick. The price of spell scrolls. I probably should have. Wizards have all the spells.
I don't remember what level they are. Not decent shatter.
Yeah, shatter is.
It's first level.
Shatter is the second level, and enlarge or reduce is also a second level spell. So
Right.
hold on. I can take these scrolls off of your hands for 300 gold pieces.
Oh.
I won't say no to that.
What do you say?
I won't say no to that.
Indeed.
I think I will. I'll give them to. I'll give them to him.
Okay. You hand the scrolls over. He just lifts them with his mind, you assume. A fairly large sack of coins comes flying. There are 300 coins in that purse.
Thank you.
All right.
Now, do you have any other items that I can procure?
Not to my knowledge, no. Nosra?
Magical.
No, I don't think I have anything.
You did receive a ring of protection.
Yeah, but I'm I'm wearing that.
Okay. Yeah, you have tuned to it. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Salametry scrolls, because we give money.
Very well. Whatever. Well, if you ever find any more magical items that you are looking to get off your hands, I will gladly buy them from you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
The pleasure is all mine.
All right.
We will go inform the authorities.
Sorry? Say again?
Ah, we will go inform the authorities.
Yeah.
Very well. I must go. I have more business to attend to. And he goes over to the large window doors on the side of, or on the kind of part of the room. Just looks out, says, "Travel safe," and the half-elf woman comes back and says, "Let me show you out."
All right. I get up and I follow her.
Sorry?
Same. I do the same.
Okay.
Get up, follow. Sorry.
As we get towards the door, can I turn around and say, "Oh, I think I forgot something. Can I just come back in and grab it?"
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. 13.
13. Okay.
All right.
Very well. Don't just make it quick.
I won't touch
okay?
anything. Don't worry. All right. And then is Ivumazz still in there?
Yeah, he's still standing by the window.
Okay. Can I go over to him? Or
Sure.
just sort of get his attention somehow?
As you're
I guess I'll walk over to him.
As you're approaching, he says, "Well, do you have any questions? What?
Listen, I'm gonna make this quick.
Okay.
I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to talk about this in front of them. I just need to know if you have any information that might be useful to me."
What kind of information are you looking for?
I want to know what you might know about assassin, I guess, organizations. Specifically ones that use warlocks.
I deal with all sorts of people. I have come across organizations like that before, yes.
Okay. Do you know if any of them would have sent people here recently? And where I might be able to find them?
Well, I do not know where they are located, but I know that there are, in fact, individuals from these kinds of organizations in the city currently. There are many shady people here, and because of the way that the region is ruled, there is a lot of corruption.
Yeah.
People make ties to all sorts of organizations, so I'd be watchful.
Okay.
Wouldn't go sniffing around where you might not want to be found.
Yeah. Trust me, I have plenty of experience with that.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Is there any way that you could maybe get me information about the whereabouts of assassins in the area?
Unfortunately, the people that I deal with are very secretive, and we don't really exchange information like that.
Okay. I thought you might say that. Figured it was worth a shot.
It was a good try.
Yeah. Alright, well, I should probably get out of here then. And this time I will bow as I leave.
Okay.
Character development.
Listen, I'll show him respect if he's doing shady shit, but if he's as... I will show respect to people that are doing shady shit. Otherwise, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll walk back out and join Hydrus and Alex and Dawn.
Okay. As you get out on the stairs, Dawn is gone.
Oh.
Think we should look for him?
Well, we could, but I do not know where he could have gone.
Yeah.
It's like the idea.
Is the servant still? Is the half-elf servant still there?
Yeah, she's just let Nosra out, so she's kind of standing by the door waiting for you to leave.
Have you seen where our friend have gone? Perhaps.
Unfortunately not, but I'm guessing by the conversation that you had earlier that he would keep an eye on those individuals that the master was dealing with. So,
Wait, you heard that?
He's a dumb. Why should we tell him to get?
you talked about it right
Yeah, we
there
did.
when he was in the door. So,
Well, that was sneaky of you.
Yeah.
Great.
We might want to try and find him.
Sure.
Do you know where they would have been headed?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Honestly, I would rather go talk with the authorities rather than
I don't think
bother
we need to
with
involve them.
ours.
You could do that. I should probably. Well, we should probably try to find where he went. I
Sure.
do not do well with authorities.
I will talk to them. Alright, do I see any... Do I know where the main building is?
Okay, so third, you haven't been exploring. To go. Why is Discord in the way? You haven't really explored Towak that much, but you're guessing it's somewhere around here that the city hall is.
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna try and find a...
Okay, make an investigation check.
Alright. Investigation... Oh, that's a nice one. Investigation 21.
21?
Yes.
Yeah, after a good 5 minutes of walking, you manage to find a very nice looking building. It's made out of finely chiseled sandstone and has all manner of decorations. There are large windows and there are guards posted outside.
Do I know the name of the person that leads this place?
Make a history check.
Fuck it now. Never mind. I don't know shit. 8.
You unfortunately don't know the name of the one that resides here, and you guess is rule the city. So, no. Alright. So, you're currently standing outside of the city hall. What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm going up to the guards and say, hello, I would like to seek, oh shit, I don't have the word, fuck. I would like to seek, attendance with, the ruler of this place.
One of the guards kind of, because these are very they look like they look like well-trained guards. They are in very nice armor. On what business do you want to see the ruler, Isin?
There's a current issue developing within the desert, and I would think that it is of the interest of the ruler as well as the interest of the people to know.
Alright, hold on. Make a persuasion check with... No, just make a persuasion check.
Alright. Okay, that's a good roll. Persuasion... 24.
24?
Yes, I have 7.
Jesus Christ.
Abide.
Level 4.
Level 4.
I'm a bard.
He kind of looks at you and says, very well, I shall go and see if the ruler's available. And he enters the building. And about a minute after, he comes back and says, you're welcome to enter and wait in the lobby, but the ruler's currently on official city business.
Alright.
He'll be back within the hour. And he opens the door and gestures to you to enter.
I'll get in.
Okay.
I have time.
Are Nosra and Hydrus following?
Don't think they are.
Nosra absolutely is not.
Yeah, I think the two others. I think the two others were trying to find the trace of Dawnthrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to look for him ourselves.
Okay.
I want to see where Dawnthrell went.
Okay. We'll get to that in just a minute. So you enter, and in here it is very finely decorated. On the walls there are several finely painted murals. There are paintings on the walls. There are big flower pots or intricate vases. Kind of by some of the pillars that hold up the roof and the second story balcony, kind of. And at the kind of, it's the building itself was pretty big. So in this middle chamber, like what you would assume to be the center of the building, there's a raised up desk, and behind the desk there is a there's a halfling sitting, and he kind of looks up from his work and says, "All right, so what are you doing? Oh, right, sorry. Right, you can." He kind of rolls his face a bit, like he looks tired. That's right. You can sit down over there, and he points over to a bench. You can sit there and wait. The ruler will be back shortly.
No one is saying his name. Holy shit! I'm trying to put it in my notes.
Okay. The name that was given. It was Isim. ISIM.
ISIM.
Yes.
They refer to him as just Master Isim or something like this, or do they refer to him as some kind of royalty?
So far, they've most of the people that you met have just referred to him as the ruler, but perhaps someone calls him.
Alright, I'll pay attention to how people react to him.
Very well.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna read until I get a meeting with him.
The halfling kind of watches as you sit down and then just goes back to reading, kind of glancing over at you every now and then.
Alright.
So, as you're doing that, Nosra and Hydrus.
Yes.
To no good.
What are you doing? What's going on?
Next time we shall not say to the Dragonborn that he needs to keep an eye on people. This was a terrible idea, now we need to find him.
Yeah. I think maybe we could start by trying to see if we can find any signs of like maybe footprints or something, see what direction they went.
Yes.
If there's anyone in the area around Ivumazz's house, we could ask them if they saw anything.
I'll let you do the talking. I will check for marks or anything of the sort.
Yeah.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
That's
both of us?
That's a 13. It's me.
Yeah, both of you can do it.
Okay. That's a 10.
10?
Wow, you're rolling.
I'm
really
rolling
bad.
so bad today. I always roll bad. It's just how it is.
So it takes you a while, and some people are kind of. You kind of notice that tieflings don't have the best reputation. People are a bit superstitious and think that tieflings are evil, but it's usually a pretty big misunderstanding. So it takes a while for you to find someone who will talk to you. And they say that they did see a dragonborn walking down the street a while back.
What direction did he go?
They point toward the gate of Toak.
Okay.
and says that they went over there. They went toward the back to the lower sections.
I guess I'll go over to Hydrus. Someone said that he was heading over towards, like, out of Torak to the gate.
Oh God! Let's hope he didn't leave.
Yeah.
We're legit babysitting right now.
Huh? Can you say that again? Sorry.
We are legit babysitting.
Yeah.
He's our character.
Yeah. I guess we should follow him, right?
Yes, let's go.
Okay. All right. Let's head through the gate. I'm gonna again try to find someone that would have seen him when he came through the gate.
Okay.
Or actually, wait, can I talk to there are guards outside of the gate, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to guards though.
I'm sure they don't want to talk to you.
If I'm asking them for information, it's okay. As long as I'm not providing them anything.
Okay.
So I will.
Talk to one of the guards.
Yeah, I'll talk to one of the guards and just ask, like, "Hey, did you see the dragonborn that came in with us? Did you see him coming out this way? Maybe following some people, or he was with them?"
Yes, in fact, I did see. I remember you.
Yeah,
I did see the dragonborn you had with you come walking out.
what
Following.
direction?
Oh, they were heading back toward the. They were just walking back toward the square.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries.
All right, Hydrus, let's go to the square.
I follow.
Yep.
Square. Da-da-da-da-da.
All right. Can we see if there's any, like, can I, like, see if I can, like, see them in the square, or if not, I'll just talk to someone else again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out as well.
Okay. Both of you make perception checks.
Ooh, that's a natural 19 for perception. 22.
That's good because I got a 10.
Okay. So, you don't see Dawnthrell anywhere. So you can attempt to ask someone else.
Yeah, I'll go up to some of the people. I'll see if I can ask someone else if they would have seen him.
Make an investigation check.
That's an 11.
11?
Yeah.
Again, it takes you a good 10 minutes to find someone who will talk to you. But they say that. Yeah, I did see a big fellow, dragonborn, following two individuals. One of them was carrying a case.
Yeah, that was them. Yeah.
Right.
Do you see where they went?
They went toward some of the more shady areas. I don't know if I mean, it's up to you, but I wouldn't follow. on a sleigh.
Okay. Thank you for that. Do you know? Can you specifically point like a direction where they would have gone?
Yeah, he points kind of in a. Let's see. I can't remember which direction I said that Toak was. I think it was west that Toak was. So, yes, opposite of Toak. So to the the opposite way. Toak's in the east.
So they went to the west.
Wait, hold on. No,
they went to the opposite of Torak.
Toak is in the west, so they went east. Okay. He kind of points down one of the bigger streets heading there. It's like, if you just go down that road, you'll find some shady people.
Let's go, Hydrus.
I am right behind you.
Yeah. We'll keep heading after him, I guess.
Okay. As you're kind of just walking down the street, I think we should take a quick break.
Alright.
So we'll be back in, let's say, 10 minutes.
Need some coffee, for real. Oh, God.
Okay, so 10 minutes.
Yep.
Alright.
Cool.
Shit. I'm not gonna be able to find you.
Don't worry about it. I have a plan. I actually don't. I don't know how you're gonna be able to find me.
I mean, I'm very good at tracking. Let me check my nature.
It's survival. Yeah. But even then,
survival. I have +4. It's 5. It's fine.
Yeah.
Plus, I have a jack of all trades, so I'm generally good at everything. The only thing I'm not good at is athletics. Everything I have +2, +3, +4, +5, +7.
God fucking damn it. God, okay, I'm gonna take some coffee. They're back.
Wait, do you bring the cups back up, or, oh shit. Well, too bad.
Unlucky.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, if I don't roll like garbage, I'm good at everything. Come on.
Yeah.
I did a few good rolls. Everything that is linked with like persuasion.
Pretty much only good with I'm good with anything involving charisma, but otherwise.
Yeah, you're pretty good in fights.
Yeah, in fights,
I'm very fucking useless at the moment. I mean, yeah, what can I do? I can cure wounds. My only damaging spell is Distant Whisper, and I have it as a... Oh, it's a level 1, so I can cast it a lot. What else do I have that I can use in the fights? Nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Charm Person doesn't work in fights.
Mm-hmm.
Calm Emotions?
Yeah, I mean... Oh, wait, no, Charm Person doesn't work if we attack the person, does it?
No, it doesn't. And if the person is attacking us, I think it's... No, yeah, it doesn't work. I would need Dominate, and that's a 3rd level, I think.
I think it does work, but only on disadvantage.
Let me check.
Yeah, it does. It makes the saving throw with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it.
You attempt to try and humanoid, you can see within range, must make it... Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But apart from that, I have a bow, and that's it.
Yeah.
Next level, I switch around and I'm gonna get myself maybe a cantrip that can do damage for once. Let me check. I'm probably gonna try and get Vicious Mockery. I think that's the one I have in mind right now.
Vicious Mockery is good, I think.
It's not that good now. Compared to any of the other cantrips, is relatively It's better than nothing.
I might be thinking of
probably.
Oh yeah. For some reason, I was thinking of. I think. Hang on.
I did post that's in suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna ask again if I can get like Thunder scored, because it's a little bit more powerful.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Musi will find this balance or not. I'll ask.
I was thinking of Hideous Laughter when you said.
Hideous Laughter. Is it a level 2, right?
I think it's first level.
First level?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's Wisdom saving throw or for prone. That's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, because then it gives us advantage on attacks against it.
Melee attacks on advantage. If it's range attack, it gets disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. I'll probably also change my have the Calm Emotion spell. I'll change that for an actual good spell.
Yeah.
Fairy Fire could be useful. First, I'm mainly looking for something that could actually help in battle. Because I don't have the AC to fight close range.
Yeah.
I have 12 AC, so 12 AC and 23 health. I get murdered quite fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first heat metal could be useful. Yeah, I'll think about it. Heat metal seems to be it's probably gonna be what I want. Enthrall. You weave a distracting string of words, causing the creature of your choice that you can see within range that can hear you to make a wisdom saving throw. Any creature that can't be charmed succeed automatically, and if you or your companions are fighting the creature, it has an advantage on the save. On the failed save, target has disadvantage of wisdom checks on perception checks. Perceive any creature other than you until. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't look very useful. It looks a bit too situational.
Yeah.
Enhanced ability could be useful. Detect thought would be amazing. Suggestion, also pretty good.
Yeah, suggestion would be good.
Yeah. I'll look through a bunch of them. See See what I can take. Alright. Yeah, we'll see. I'm really eager to see who will be our next teammate. I hope it's someone that can take a hit, honestly.
About that, that is going to be a requirement for the new player. It's that they're gonna have to play a martial class, because that's the only way we're gonna have someone who can actually take a hit, basically.
I mean, we could be like the group of blast cannons.
Yeah, that could be it. But then again, that would be so dangerous.
Yes.
Because you don't really have a... You have... Okay, so healing-wise, sure, bards get some healing spells, but you don't have a dedicated healer.
Yeah.
True.
Once I get access to 3rd level spells, because I can start casting invisibility as 3rd level at the start of fights, and then we'll be fine.
I'm really thinking about how I could make myself really useful to the team rather than just having like 3 inspirations and a few spells. Because inspirations are really good, but up to a point, you know. I can only... Wait, can I get more inspirations? Do I get more when I level up?
Yeah, when you level up, you do. I think you get more.
Yeah.
Let me check. 5th level, I think I get one. Let me check. No, 5th level it becomes a D8. Same for at 9th, the Sign of Rest becomes a D8. And at 10th level it becomes a D10. I don't see... No, I don't see anything that tells I get more. At 6th level, I can get Mantle of Majesty from my Bard class, for my College of Grammar, which is really gonna make things great. I can make others want to serve me. As a bonus action, I can cast Command without expanding a spell slot when the Mantle of Majesty is active. It's really, really good. I can do it once per long rest.
I'm back.
You got some coffee?
Yeah, for myself. Not for you.
Yeah, but I was going to ask, but okay, fine.
There's some left in the thing if you want, in the pot.
That's too late, it's too late. I'll take care of this later. Yeah, my sixth level ability is really, really good.
Yes.
It's one of the Long Rest, but damn.
Yeah, this bot subclass is not like the best, but it's good at what it does. Like charming the masses, that's what it's good at.
Yeah. It's kind of like the the subclass that Anthana had. The Mastermind Rogue is good, but not in combat. It's good at most things, like social things. They're really good in those aspects, but they are pretty bad in combat. They don't get any fancy bonus damages like Assassin, or they don't get any spells like Arcane Trickster or the even the Thieves.
Ghost Knife, it's basalt.
Would it be possible to double class as another College of Bod?
No.
Damn it.
No.
Unless we go above level 20, there's some things written that said like if you go above level 20, I think at level 25, you can start to take some abilities from another subclass.
Level 25.
That's it.
Isn't like level 20 plus from like 3.5 or something?
I think it's from 3.5, because I've seen that in like the homebrew wiki thing that it's the only place I saw like above level 20 how it works and all that. I think it's been remastered, but only in homebrew. So yeah, technically you could, if the campaign goes above level 20, but at this point, at the point of level 20, you really don't need it. You have wish, you have whatever you want. So
wish? I get wish?
Yeah. You can have, as a bard, you can take the spell wish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Although I don't know exactly which version of wish I want to go with, because there are, for example, the wish that's in the PHB is, I don't know if there's any like real downside to using it, because there usually should be, and you need to word it extremely like. Hold on.
Yeah, that's a thing. If you don't use it to double cast or something of the sort, yeah, it's pretty much useless. Yeah, you can lose the ability to cast it if you don't use it to double cast, and you can also.
This damage can't be reduced or prevented in any way. In addition, your strength drops to 3 if it isn't 3 or lower already for 2d4 days. For each of those days you spend resting and doing nothing more than light activity, your remaining recovery time increases by 2 days.
Yeah.
Finally, there's a 33% chance that you are unable to cast a wish ever again if you suffer this stress. Right.
Yeah, that's the main downside, and then you can add as a dungeon master, just look at the wish, just listen to it, and just like, okay, so if you say that it means it could also mean that you have to be like the role scorer if you want.
Yeah, like if I'm going with, if you word it, you need to word your wish correctly, and if you word it in a way that isn't exactly what you mean, like for example, if you say like, I don't have a good example now, but if you don't say exactly the right thing, it's gonna go not exactly as you had hoped.
Yeah,
for example, for example, if you wish for someone to come back to life, that just means that they come back to life. Then they would be, either it could be like, oh, their body's still alive, but they don't have
their soul's gone.
Yeah, their soul's gone, or they've come back to life, but they're like a zombie, something like that.
Yeah,
I've also heard of like stories of like the end being like, all right, so tell me what you want to do with your wish, and you roll a d20 intelligence to see if it goes poorly or not.
Yeah.
That also is a possibility.
Yeah. I haven't quite
We're not at
decided.
that point yet.
I don't have to really worry about that yet. But then again, like, what? Hold on, I'm just trying to think of all the classes that can actually get the wish spell, and I think it's all the
time. In my spell list.
It's in like every 9th level spellcaster.
No.
Bards. No wait.
No, I don't see it. I actually don't see it.
Bards don't have wish.
No.
But they can take it through some other. I think it's with
we have magic
where they can learn extra spells. They can learn it.
Yeah, we have magical secrets.
Right.
Which can get us any spell we want, any cantrip or any spell we want.
Yeah. Clerics don't get it. Druids don't get it. Sorcerers do. Wizards do, and warlocks don't. So it's only wizards and sorcerers, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's bullshit. Everyone should have it. Everyone that's a 9th level spellcaster, at least.
I've got some pretty good stuff as well.
No, actually, druids shouldn't get it, but clerics, definitely. Bards, yes. And wizards and sorcerers, yeah. And warlocks, definitely.
Warlocks, definitely.
Yeah, because devils and whatever patron you have, they can grant wishes. All right.
Real thing before we get going, because I really want to use my telepathic thing, so I'm gonna just tell you that I have an idea on how to get it with the mushrooms that I already have. Try to make a reaction, like alchemical reaction, to make it like have an effect on the minds instead, because it already has like here's disadvantage of like intelligence things. So maybe I can try to make something like. I'm just warning you about it.
Okay,
that's the idea I have, and I have this feat for 2 sessions, and I'm like, yeah, I want to use it.
You've had plenty of chance to just go into an apothecary and buy them.
I mean, I don't know what I could take. The thing is, Hydrus doesn't know what would have this effect, and he doesn't know where to really find it. Like,
right.
As a player, yes, sure, I could have, but as a character, doesn't really know about it.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, Hydrus and Nosra, as you're walking down this it's not a terribly large road, but it's a sizable like street. You start to notice, like, Nosra especially, because you've been around people like this for a long time, so you kind of notice the shady parts of town when you see them. You're definitely entering one of them.
Okay. Do I see any sign of Dawn or of either of the people that he would have been following?
Make a perception check.
Can I do one as well?
Yes.
I rolled another 9.
Same.
Ooh. No, you don't actually see any sign of Dawn.
Okay.
Forgot to open my eyes. Damn.
Yeah, unlucky. I will, I guess, I'm gonna find... I'll find... Yeah, I'm gonna find, like, the toughest looking person here to ask them for information.
There are several tough people around.
Okay. I'll just pick any one of them then.
Fucking prison mentality.
Hell yeah.
You see a rough-looking individual with an eye patch. and he has dark, like a cloak, black cloak on, and he's just standing watching you as you approach.
Hey, Eyepatch. You see any Dragonborn come through here?
He kind of looks up, and looks over with his good eye and says, "Well, maybe I have."
You can tell us if you have or not, then?
I'm not sure yet.
Alright, listen. I'm going to make this easy for you. You're going to tell us where they went, and we're not going to cause you any trouble. Okay? And I'm going to just, like, get real close to him. And I'll use thaumaturgy to make my eyes, like, flash yellow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make an intimidation check with advantage. Or no, actually, this would be a straight roll.
Straight?
Straight roll, yeah.
Okay, I got a 21.
21.
Oh, God.
Fucking glad you rolled well.
Yeah. I have a +5 to intimidation. I could, like, it's
your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He kind of looks you up and down and says, "Well, you don't need to. You need to be so aggressive, dude. I saw Dragonborn walking here a while back."
Can you tell me where he went?
Yeah, he went into the alleyway over there, and he points about when he. No, wait, hold on. No math. About 90 feet away, there's an alley that kind of goes in between between two red painted buildings.
See, that wasn't too hard. I'll head over to the towards that alley with Hydrus.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna make my halo spore flare a bit, just to be a bit more intimidating, just to make sure nobody just comes too close.
Okay, well, there are people like walking around you.
Oh, I mean, we're in a shady, like, isn't it like a small alley or something? Like,
you're approaching an alley, but you're still in the middle of the road.
Oh, then I don't do that. I don't want to bring too much attention.
You don't.
I already probably do.
Kill a bunch of people as you're walking. All right, sure. But yeah, you get to the alley, and it's oh shit. The alleyway itself is it's a dead end. So it ends in a red wall, the same kind of red that the buildings are painted in.
Surprising.
Can I see if there's any like secret door or anything? Or like I don't know.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. That's a 12.
You kind of.
Gonna make one as well.
No. Sorry.
Okay.
No.
No problem.
So you kind of run your hands along the walls, but you don't find any hidden entrance or anything.
found anything?
No, I can't find anything in here. So it's like an alley between like two buildings?
Yeah.
And then just like a dead end. Okay. Is it a dead end like it's not like a wall that I could like climb over, it's like just a like another building?
You could attempt to climb up. The wall itself here is about 10 or 12 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep an eye at the entrance of the hallway, so everybody just
Okay.
in.
Make a perception check.
Alright. Oh, that's a natural 19 for 22. I'm rolling pretty well with this dice. Holy shit.
Alright. Yeah, hold on, let me just see it real quick. Because you see two individuals step out in front of the or like in the they step into the alley. You see two individuals.
Nosra. We might be in a bit of trouble.
Nothing we can't handle.
I'm sure of it, but it is concerning.
Good evening. How can I help the two of you? And I'll walk over towards them.
Okay. They're two individuals. In similar black robes to the individual you had talked to earlier, but they have red details on their cloaks, and they say, "Well, what are you doing here?"
That's none of your business.
I do believe it is my business.
We're looking for someone. Now, what are you doing here?
This area is around here. The person in charge doesn't take lightly to people trespassing.
Well, once we find our friend, we'll be on our way and we'll be out of your hair. So, just give us a moment. Dragonborn, following some individuals. Your buddy out there said that he walked into this alley.
I don't know what buddy you're talking about.
Eye patch, similar robes. Figured you might be associates. Especially as he's on your turf.
Well, the road itself is fair game, but the alleys.
I see.
Business happens.
Okay. So, you gonna help us find our friend or not?
Well, the way I see, you're trespassing.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? And as I say that, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy I don't know if I can do this, but could I make it look like there's like fire behind my pupils?
Sure.
Okay. I'd like to do that then.
Okay. Okay. He just looks at you and says, "Well, for trespassing, there's a fee unless you want things to get ugly."
I don't mind ugly. Question is, do you?
Despite the aggressiveness of my friend, we do not wish trouble. But I do not wish to pay for a fee that I was made aware of when I entered. All we want is information on the whereabouts of our friends who just passed here. It was but a minute ago. We'll be out of your hair quite quickly.
I didn't know I asked you, lizard man. He says and just stares at you.
Alright, listen, you can either let us get back to looking for our friend, you can help us, or you can get out of here. Alright? Those are your options. We don't want trouble, but we're not gonna back down from it. Okay?
If you don't want trouble, I suggest you pay up.
I'm gonna start to Druidcraft, the mushrooms start to grow just on my shoulders and everything. I'm preparing to go on symbiotic shape, symbiotic entity.
Yeah, that's not happening either. So, I'll say it again. You can let us find our friend. You can help us find our friend. Or you can get out of our hair. It's your choice. I guess I also don't mind doing this the ugly way if we have to.
As I prepare, I'm gonna say to Nosra,
Try not to kill them if it gets up. I do not want trouble with the city.
Don't worry. They'll get out alive. Probably.
Before you can even say that, the one you have been talking to takes a jab at you with his dagger.
Okay.
So let's see here.
Alright. And all the while, just Alex is just
Alex is just chilling,
waiting for.
Everyone's gonna be dead.
Oh god.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna be a problem. I think we got this. So, I hope.
Hold on, I'm just gonna grab your
I got all my level 2s. I got both of my wild shapes. We're fine.
I only have one spell slot, but that's fine. I only need one.
What's your AC already?
16.
Yeah, okay, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
I was thinking of casting a bark skin on you for a second, but yeah, no, you're fine.
Yeah,
it gives you 16 AC anyway, so you wouldn't need it.
Honestly, it's probably better if he does hit me, because then I can Hellish Rebuke.
Ah, God, we're gonna make so much noise. We're gonna be in trouble for a while.
That's
and you can disguise, but I can one shape as a cat.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be able to get out.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, hold on. Where did it go?
This is probably going to be a tight place to fight. It's gonna be a bit of trouble. Actually, I could just flaming sphere them and just grind them to death.
That would probably also hit me, though.
Yeah. I have so much shit prepared that I can just fuck him up with.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Bot done. Okay, there we go. I think that should be all good. Again, we're gonna have to make do with this drone map.
Fine.
That's fine.
But this guy right here is gonna.
Okay.
He's gonna go ahead and jab at you, and then we'll go into initiative. But yeah, no, that's 8. So he misses. No, roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh my! I got a 6.
I got 11. I hope I'll be rolling better on my attacks.
Okay. So what was the initiative? Nosra, what did you get?
6.
6, and Hydrus, you got
11.
11. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Okay then. Top of the initiative, Hydrus.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Damn.
All right.
No, hold on. No, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
11. I was like,
What's your dex? What's your dex?
my dexterity, it's 14, so +2.
Yeah, you go first.
Oh, wow.
Shitty rolls all day, right?
Damn, hold up. How tough do they look? They
look pretty. They look like they can handle themselves.
Alright, then I'm gonna use my wild tip to symbiotic entity then. So, just mushrooms, because like, start going from everywhere, and just like an armor of mushrooms just all around me as a gate. 16 temporary hit points. And yeah, and I do double damage on those balls. And then I'm gonna shillelagh. Alright, so that's action, that's bonus action. And I'm gonna go right next to the guy.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. So it's now the thug's turn. This one is
I'm gonna use my reaction to hit those balls.
Okay.
I'm going full on this. So DC 13 Constitution.
Which one of them?
The one that just attacks you, the one that takes his turns right now.
Right. Okay. So that guy takes 17.
Okay, he passes.
Okay. Very good. He's going to go ahead and try to stab at Nosra again.
Oh.
I hate my dice. I got that's a natural 1.
Nice.
Okay.
Why are all my dice cursed? Swear to God. So yeah, he misses. And he's gonna go ahead, and the other one is gonna go ahead and try to stab at you with his dagger.
Yep.
That's a natural 2.
This is amazing.
I should never roll. I shouldn't roll the blue dice. Okay. Remind me to never roll that dice ever again.
You think we are going to do that?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's the end of their turn.
Okay.
So.
Let's
try.
Okay, so I am going to start with. Wait, let me just. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with hold person on that one.
Yeah.
So he has to make a DC 13 wisdom save.
Right. That's a natural 3.
Let's go. All right. So he is paralyzed for 1 minute, and at the end of each of his turns, he can make another wisdom save.
And it's concentration.
So he's
It is
currently...
concentration.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's happened to this guy right now?
He is paralyzed, so...
Paralyzed.
Yes.
Okay. I'm pretty sure which one that is.
And then... Let me see. I'm trying to see if I have anything else that I think... Wait.
Right. Okay, we'll use that one.
And then I will go ahead. Yeah, I will Hexblade's Curse, the other one.
Okay. So he's cursed. Okay.
Yeah. And then I don't think that I want to take movement away from. Yeah, I don't need to get away from them. I'd rather not take the opportunity attacks. So that's it. I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Cool. Hydrus.
I'm going to flank, so I'll go there while he's being cursed and just stab and shit. I'm gonna slap him in the head with a shillelagh.
Okay.
Right. That's 18 to hit.
18 hits.
All right. That's a D8 plus a D6 poison. 7, 8, 9 damage. 2 poison and 7 bludgeoning.
Okay. 9 points, you said.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Never mind. That's about it. No, I don't have any bonus actions, so I'll say that.
Oh wait, he's okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay, it's now their turns. Let's see. Okay, cool. So yeah, this guy right here is going to attempt to make the save again because he can't do anything else.
Yep.
What's the save?
13.
I know, he
Wisdom.
fails again.
Alright.
And the other guy is gonna go ahead and attack you again.
Figure.
I am rolling awfully today. 12.
That does not hit.
That would have hit me though.
Alright, that's the end of their turns.
Okay.
Every time it's Hydrus and Nosra, we get into like shenanigans.
Yeah. I'm just gonna attack him with my rapier. The one right in front of me, the one that I have cursed.
Okay. Roll for attack. You have advantage as well.
Okay. That's a 23. I don't think I.
Nah, you missed. You definitely.
I'll roll again to see if I crit. Oh, I got. All right. I got a 19, which because of Hexblade's curse, is a crit.
Cool. Roll that damage.
You can hear the voice of Yuzi as he wants to fucking die.
Okay. So that is. Do I add? So I add +2 for the damage roll. I add that before. You
just double
I double the dice. Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 28 damage.
28 points of damage.
Alright.
So,
I think. Wait, let me make sure that I did the math right. Oh, no, sorry, 26.
Oh, yeah, that's
okay, yeah. So with that, you.
You probably need them alive as well.
The energy that you had cursed the individual in front of you with kind of guides your blade as it just. You just sink it into his chest and hit his entire chest just kind of. Question: What type of patron is your sword? Is it just a sentient sword?
It was. I think that it was a cursed blade.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see purple light emanating from his chest as he just goes completely limp, and he just goes pale. And
Gale.
And as you kind of retract the blade, there's just a tiny hole where you had stabbed, but it's starting to collapse in, and his chest is just gone. So yeah, he's fucking dead.
Is he like full dead?
He is dead. You killed him quite a lot, and the other guy who's just standing there can't do anything. He's like, ah!
Oh, yeah.
He is terrified.
Nosra.
Okay, that's the end of your turn.
I may have gone a bit overkill. I did heal back up to max HP, so that's good.
Yeah.
I don't think I should have used my wild shape now. It's
okay. Back to the top of the initiative. Hydrus.
Well, I'm gonna go down.
Sorry, friend. No witnesses.
I'm gonna fuck him up.
Oh, you're gonna hit it.
Yeah. Alright. It's gonna be a crit. So that's a 19 to hit. 19 plus. Yeah, plus 3. So
yeah, that hits, and it's a crit because he's paralyzed.
Alright.
Oh no.
2d8 or a d8 plus a d6 plus whatever your modifier is, and then double the damage.
I don't think for Shillelagh I add the plus 3 for wisdom. I don't know. I never know. I know it's for when I pull the attack. So it's 6 plus.
I think you do add your wisdom. Or
okay, so it's.
I'm going to double check.
You're trying to get information.
If I add the plus 3, it's a 21. Because I rolled a 6 on the d6, so it's 12 poison damage, and I rolled a 3 on the Shillelagh, so it's a 6. So 18 damage plus 3. Because, you roll melee using that weapon damage becomes d8. Also becomes magical if it isn't already. You can use your spellcasting ability instead of your strength. But the attack and the damage roll. Yeah, plus 3. Alright. So it's 21 damage.
He dies. Straight up.
Yeah.
You just hit him with... Wait, is it your staff? Do you have a staff?
Yeah.
You bonk him on the head with your magic staff.
Yeah, but it's the poison that kills him because it did 12 damage. So it's just... one of the mushrooms just pops on his head and rains over him, and he becomes greenish and just fucking falls down.
You create a crack in his head, and a mushroom replaces it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. All right, that's the end of that.
Okay.
Well, that was
I warned them. I told them, it's not going to go well if you try to fight us.
I mean, you also would try to, but, it is how it is.
Do I see anyone that is looking at the alleyway?
Make a perception check.
Yeah. It's a 14 plus perception. With it +3, so it's 17.
17? I mean, it looks like...
That was pretty quick, though.
There's a few people kind of looking toward the alley because they did hear that guy scream.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Real quick, can I cast... Are they small enough that they would be able to fit in a 5-foot cube?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion over, like, the area that they're in to make it look like just a regular alleyway.
You need to pile them on top of each other.
That's fine. I'll pile them on top of each other and then use Minor Illusion.
Okay.
It's just like to make it look like just like a normal alleyway where they are.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to ask you to roll an athletics check to see if you can move the body.
I have a -1 to strength.
I will help.
Okay, Nosra, make that with advantage.
With advantage? Okay, good, because I rolled a 1 for the first one. I got a 9.
9? Okay. With the help of Hydrus, it takes you a few seconds, but you manage to pile the corpses up, and as you're doing that, a guard kind of walks past and looks, and you're just like piling up 2 corpses, and he's like, excuse me, what are you doing? And he kind of walks toward you, hand on his sword.
This is awful.
Congratulations.
As soon as I hear that, I don't want him to see my face because I cannot disguise. So as soon as I hear that, I'm gonna world shape as the rat and I'm gonna try to skitter away.
He kind of sees you wild shape, then is like, oh. And then looks just at Nosra and is like, you stay right there.
I'm going back near the exit, so he follows me. Just like trying to make him follow me to be kind of obvious, and then I'm gonna try to sneak away at some point.
Okay, so the guard is like right outside the alleyway, and you just darted off without Nosra.
I mean, I'm trying to get his attention, so he follows me like out of the alleyway. Like he follows me, like you said, like
I'm gonna roll a d20.
Yeah. If not, I'll try to bite his ankles and do 1 damage.
He doesn't really bother with the mouse. He's seen some weird shit in his days.
Fuck. Oh god.
Alright, listen. I know this looks bad. They attacked us, and I was just was protecting myself, and they tried to kill me, and I responded with an equal amount of force.
Right, that's why you don't have a scratch in there. And he looks at one of the ones like, and he just sees the one guy who's like, his head is just split open, and the other guy is missing his fucking chest cavity. So
it's not my fault that they can't fight for shit.
You're gonna have to come with me.
Okay.
And he walks toward you, kind of gets a pair of handcuffs ready.
Yeah.
Or a pair of manacles.
I'm gonna get out of my wild shape, like back near in the road, and I'm gonna cast blindness on him.
You're gonna go out of your wild shape.
Yeah. I'm gonna like behind him so he doesn't see me, and I'm gonna cast blindness on him.
Okay, what's the save?
13.
Wisdom?
I think it is wisdom. Give me a second.
Choose the blue dice.
Constitution.
Constitution? Yeah, he saves.
Oh, fuck.
He kind of sees his vision go black for a moment and says, kind of turns around briefly and says, and then looks at them. He says, he kind of yells over to someone further down the street.
Can I try again?
I need assistance.
3 levels. I'm gonna put him out.
And you hear the rapid footsteps coming your way, Hydrus.
Well, at least I tried.
So Nosra, he turned around briefly and then turned back to you and is now trying to cuff you.
Yeah, I don't think I just have to let him cuff me. I'll get out of it later.
Don't have any.
Okay. He cuffs you.
Okay.
So you now have a pair of manacles on your wrists.
Yeah. Would I be able to use Mage Hand without him noticing? Would I be able to roll for that?
So, I think. Okay, so hold on. I just have to check what components there are.
Verbal and somatic.
All right, yeah. He'd definitely notice.
Okay, then I'm not gonna. Yeah.
This is.
I mean, awful. You could try to hide the somatic components, but the verbal ones are going to be really difficult.
Yeah.
All right. At this point, 2 more guards show up, Hydrus, and they're walking toward you.
Yeah. I could try to kill them, but that would be way.
Yeah, I don't think we want to fight.
Yeah, no, I gently let myself get cuffed because I don't have any fucking object left. I only have 2 at level 4 because I only have 2 my whole fucking life.
Okay, so they come over and say, "Halt, lizard man! You explain yourself."
Well, we were looking for a friend, a dragonborn. We arrived in this alleyway with information of a certain sort. And we were ambushed. We luckily managed to dispatch them without too much problems before they killed us.
Right.
So we were attacked, but they did not manage to scratch us. We managed to hold ourselves back to hand them. It was a misjudgment, but to not hold back.
He just gets a pair of manacles and says, "You're gonna have to come with us."
I completely understand.
I put my hands towards him. This is the first jail.
He kind of gets close and then he kind of holds over he kind of covers his mouth because there are spores flying around you. And then he cuffs you and then he says, "Just follow me."
I'm no longer in symbiotic shape, so the spores have calmed down.
Yeah, they've calmed down, but there's still a bit of spores left.
Yeah, true. Because I have a constant halo of spores going. So yeah, true.
So yeah, you're currently being flanked by, or one guard is in front of you and one guard is behind you, and the other guard is kind of grabbing you by the chain of your manacles and just pulling you along.
Hydrus is grinning from ear to ear, just smiling over.
This is quite exhilarating. This never happened to me before.
Nosra's just gonna keep following. waiting for a good opportunity to be able to try and escape.
Okay. Well, you get led kind of toward the outskirts of the shady area, and he takes you down another road, and you see you approach a building with you've seen the crest of the guard in the region before. This is one of their guard stations that they have taken you to.
Are there a lot of people around? Like, are we in like a crowded?
Like right now, there are not a lot of people around. But...
Okay. Then I'll just keep going.
Okay. Well, as you enter this kind of street and get to the building itself, the one that's currently holding your cuffs opens the door and then kind of pushes you in, leading you to one of the cells in the back, opening the heavily barred, or opening the one of the cells and then kind of letting you step in for yourself. Just behave now.
Just having a flash, just imagining the gods being like just pushing Nosra and just being like, yeah, go in, you,
exactly,
go in, So there's a book, I don't want to touch him. There's spalls all around him. Okay, no, go.
Alright, are we on the same cell or different cells?
You're in the same cell.
Okay. Is there anyone else in the cell with us, or is it just us two?
Not in the cell you're in currently. Okay. But in the other cell, there's a man kind of slumped over in the corner.
Okay.
We're gonna go get back to Alex.
Yeah, because I think Kio's falling asleep.
I'm still here.
Okay, so you've been sitting in the lobby of the town hall.
The lawful part of town.
Yeah, the lawful part of town. For about an hour now, and one of the doors on the sides of the room kind of one of the doors on the sides of the room open, and you see it's not a very tall man. He's about 5'6", and he's... No, actually, hold on. I have to really think about this because I don't like the non-metric system.
You could use metric for real. Like Keo and I just use metric anyway. So
okay,
for European.
Yeah. He's not much. He's not very much. He's not over 160 centimeters tall. So however much that would be.
Okay.
That'd be slightly over 5 foot, I think. Yeah. And he's wearing very colorful clothing. He has long robes in you see blues and yellows, and like different shades, as well as some reds, just basically just striped. He's wearing a hat in the matching kind of colors palette. And the halfling behind the desk kind of leans forward and says, "Well, that's the master of the city."
All right.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck did we call him again?
We call him Isim.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Write that down. That's the Lord Isim. And he kind of approaches and says, "Well, I heard someone was looking for me."
Indeed. Indeed I am.
And who might you be?
I am Alex. I come with grave news and a potential danger to your city. Information about a potential danger to your city.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Alex. Follow me. We can follow me into my office. We can talk about this. Because this doesn't sound very good at all.
Sadly, it isn't.
Well, then I think we should discuss it. Follow me. And he just kind of starts walking toward one of the doors at the back of the room. And the halfling is kind of, well, sir, just goes back to his reading. Kind of annoyed, but still.
Yeah.
You enter a very fancy room. There are big windows in this room, and there's another desk. There are bookshelves on the walls, and on the desk there is a.
Is he human?
Yes, he's a human. There's a very fine plate of food. And he sits down in the big in a chair on the side of the room facing the entrance, and says, "Well then, Alex, have a seat.
I sit down.
Are you hungry? You could."
Oh no, I'm just passing here. Me and a few other people are going to go to another city soon, so I would rather not stay here too long. The travel is going to take some time. So what I wanted to talk to you is, I heard about worries, rumors about the worrying sandstorms around this area, as of recently, being more and more present.
It's very true. The sandstorms have become a bit of a problem lately.
So me and a few individuals have decided to investigate it. And after deliberating, we ended up going in the temple to Basildia, being the god linked with the sand. We thought it would be a great place to start. There, we found that not only the priests of Basildia were dead, they were also murdered. And we also found that what linked Basildir to this plane, the anchor, was destroyed. So in a way, someone is trying to take over the presence of the god of the desert. And this could be a grave danger to Caérleon.
This does sound like a big problem. Have you talked with any of the religious or arcane people?
Yes, we have. We have talked to the High Priest of Pelor, right. And we have talked with Ivumazz about those problems. They both recommended that I come to your wonderful office and talk with you about this pressing issue.
Well, I would say that's some good advice they gave you. This whole thing with anchors or anchor God's power, I'm not very well versed in those areas, but I do see where the problem arises. I can send a group of soldiers down to have a look.
I think it would be wise. Defending the area, despite I'm not sure how much there is to defend anymore in that temple, but avoiding that dangerous entities take part in any kind of profane rituals would be good in order to defend your desert.
Right.
We're, with my team, currently on our way to, well, we are going to go on our way to Ixaefrith, as we've heard that there is a larger following to Basildir. We could try and stop the entity trying to destroy those temples. If we get any more information, or if we get that issue solved, I'm sure we'll speak back to you.
I appreciate it.
Is there any more information about this that you desire?
I think I'll have a chat with Ivumazz myself, actually, since you seem to have talked to him about this as well.
He has been of great help to us, yes.
Well, he's a big help to the city. Tell you that. Well, thank you so much for bringing this to my attention. I suppose I should reward you somehow. What would be acceptable price? And he kind of scratches his head a bit and says, "Will you accept 500 gold pieces?"
God, I didn't need to sell my fucking scroll.
I'm sure your people's... I will accept this gold. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Now, I'm a very busy man.
I would guess someone of your stature must be really busy with important work. I will leave you up to it. And I get up, I bow a little, and say, I will show myself out. I will leave you to your work.
Right as that happens, or right as you stand up, there's a knock on the door, and a guard kind of enters in a bit and says, we've caught 2 people. They killed 2 individuals. And the lord just looks up and says, well, that's no good. What kind of individuals are they? And he describes Nosra and Hydrus.
At this point, I just facepalm. I don't try to make it sneaky or anything. Okay. I want it to be apparent that I know those people.
Like, do you know these people?
Sadly, yes. I knew that they were going to follow another member of our team. I didn't know that they would kill people. Where were they found?
The guard kind of looks at you and says, well, they were found in a shady part of town.
Well, would it be possible to get them out? I need them on the investigation to what I just told you about. I look at I look at Ism. I apologize for the trouble, but they are really useful to defend me. As you can see, I'm not really a fighting person.
He kind of nods and says, well, I suppose that if you...
We could do a favor in return. Maybe you need something done for your work where you need some people or our talents.
See, there is a slight problem with, as you probably guessed, there's a bit of criminal activity going on. Kind of depending on... I think you should go and see your companions and come back later.
I will.
We can talk more about it.
Yes. I look at the guard and... will you show me the way to them, please?
Yes, I can, he says, and kind of starts walking back out the door.
Fucking damn it. I follow him.
Okay. And, as you're being led through the streets of Caérleon, toward the kind of middle or low class district, where the square is basically, we're gonna pick up there next week because my brain is not working right now.
I think the rest of my team's brain aren't working either.
Come on.
That's big brain.
Listen.
We got attacked.
Yeah, they attacked us, alright? I gave them an easy way out. I told them that nothing bad would happen if they just let us keep looking. or if they helped us.
Yeah, we're never gonna finish this fucking this fucking plan, this campaign. We're just gonna get arrested again and again, and I'm gonna have to waste my time calling favors.
I mean, come on, we only got arrested once so far.
Yeah.
Apes together strong.
And like probably as you come to the jail, you probably hear Hydrus be like, "This was pretty impressive. You destroyed this person." Just super like just talking about the fight.
Listen, I have a plan to get us out. It will be fine. I have multiple plans to get us out.
I had a plan as well, but I think I can do without.
Without causing trouble.
Yes. I hope, at least. Alright.
Just like following Dawnthrell. Amazing idea.
Amazing idea. Also, leading him to do a sneaky thing. Also, perfect idea. Flawless. Let the Dragonborn Barbarian be the guy that sneaks around.
I mean, we didn't ask him to do it, it just did it. It's awful. It's not our fault if the Dungeon Master wants to get the player that is now here out.